So Blackburn Rovers ground out a 1-0 away victory at Hull City, and it wasn't the best of games for what I saw. I had internet issues, but I saw most of it off and on, and it didn't seem like it was a game of very many chances, but Rovers contained Hull City quite well, and they created one brilliant opportunity created by Adam Wharton. Again, he's proving to be an amazing midfielder for us. For such a young player, he's producing the goods, goals and assists. You know, you can't say that he's not completely earned his place in the starting lineup. He deserves to be in the starting lineup because he's producing these moments of brilliance. And it was a brilliant pass, a through ball for Szmodics, and on the left, Szmodics was on the left, a perfect through ball to him from the, I think it was fairly central Adam Wharton, I think it was a pass from centre midfield, and Szmodics took it, got the ball, and then took a low shot across the face of the goal and into the right hand corner. Probably it must have been a left-footed shot from that angle. I can't remember it clearly, but it was a well taken goal from Sammie Szmodics. A brilliant through ball, a brilliant assist from Adam Wharton, and then they just saw it out. They saw out the rest of the game and contained Hull City and got the result. So well played, Rovers. That's 4 wins in a row now, and hopefully they can keep this going, get a few more wins, and that will set us up well for the cup tie against West Ham and the grudge match against Burnley, who are still above us, still number 1 in the table, unfortunately, and we are number 2 to Burnley, which is never right. So hopefully that can be put right. But we're in a promotion position, so you know, if we can stay there, then who knows? Well, if we stay there till the end of the season, till there are no more games, then we're going up. And it's too early to talk about that, so forget what I just said. But you know, we've got to be very happy with where we are, apart from the fact that we're below Burnley. But second place is fantastic. So hopefully they can just keep this going now and get a few more wins on the board. It's I think 3 more championship games. So if we can win the next 2 and hopefully do well in the cup, and then obviously we want to beat Burnley, certainly not lose to them. So yeah, we've got every reason to be confident. The way they're playing, they're grinding out the results. They're getting the wins now, 4 wins in a row. So long may that continue. Just be good to add a few more goals. That was the only thing lacking today. A few more goals would have been good. But you can't argue with them. You can't question any win away from home is good in this division. So hopefully they can just keep this going, because they're on a good run now. They're on a good run. So let's just keep it going, boys. And yeah, who knows?
Pete with Philly Rovers here, guys, of the Roverseas YouTube channel for my post-game 1-0 Blackburn Rovers over Hull City Tigers. Fan cam reaction coming at you guys here. Sammie Szmodics with the lone goal, the only goal that Rovers needed today to get the win, to get the 3 points, to keep us in second place behind you-know-who. 30 points now on the table, 33 actually, 11 wins, 7 losses. Cruising, guys, cruising. Rovers are in a groove. Another tough one for Rovers, but they get by. They get the goal that they needed from Sammie. Sammie may have had another chance at another one, and Gallagher had two or so chances there to get one himself. Rovers could have put a couple more on the table, but they only got the one, and that's all that they needed, and that's all that matters today. 3 points goes to Rovers. They leave MKM Stadium with points in hand. They go back home. And they're not sure where they're headed this coming week versus Coventry City. We'll see where the venue will lie. Will Fortress Ewood, will Brock Hall be on the phone saying, hey, come on by Blackburn. Lancashire can put you guys up for the week. I don't think that'll happen, but it would be nice to get a surprise home game. Unfortunately, that's probably not the case. But we go again this coming week. Rovetober lived up to its name. October was a busy month, and it ended with 4 on the bounce. Wow. 4 on the bounce. I think that's something to be said. You got to give it up to JDT and everyone on the team there, top to bottom. It was a team effort. Sammie with the goal today. Gallagher with the goals there. Diaz with goals. Kaminsky, Dolan, everybody, guys. The team is coming together. They're clicking, and they get by when you don't think they're going to pull it through. You think other teams might claw back in it and then hold on for a win of some sorts. But no, Rovers are now becoming the team that can get by, can get those wins when they're not at their absolute best, but they know how to win. They could work on their time wasting a little bit, but we'll let that go. I thought Gallagher had a chance at a couple other goals today, but he played well. Dak coming off the bench today was another big. He had a lot of minutes today. I think he came in around the 70th minute. The fan base was happy, and he helped them get the win today, guys. He played well. He was probably hoping for a goal to come in off that bench and woo the fans and woo JDT and so forth. But he will have his chance. I think he will get more time. And JDT, we believe in JDT. We trust in JDT. You got to trust in the guy who's giving you 4 on the bounce. 11 wins. 7 losses, 33 points, second on the table. 2 you-know-who. But we're knocking on the door, guys. We can be pre-World Cup. There's a couple games left. Who knows? I think Rovers are feeling themselves. They are getting in a groove, and we can do something significant here. I think this is going to be a fun year. The young guys are stepping up to the plate. The academy guys are locked in, and they are not afraid of anyone. The championship is there for the taking, and the Rovers want to take it, guys. This is a tight league. A couple losses in your bottom of the table, a couple wins in your top of the table, and Rovers can see it, the writing on the wall. 4 wins on the bounce, and they're right there. Top 2 promotion level bound. So hopefully JDT can keep it up. Who knows where we're headed this coming week, guys? Coventry away. Will Brock Hall make the calls and say, hey, Lancashire, Ewood, Fortress Ewood is available if you guys need it? I'm sure they've offered, but alas, I don't think that's how it works. And unfortunately, it will still be an away game. We won't get a surprise home game, home turf action this coming week. But Rovers don't need it. They proved that today. MKM Stadium, Hull City Tigers, the Turks go down today. And Rovers doing it again, guys. Doing it again. Dom Hyam, Travis at the right back there today. You know, a little bit of not sure with the lineup going in, but hey, in JDT we trust. He gets it done. 4 on the bounce yet again. There's nothing to... It was a great win, guys. It was a great win, and we go again. October, busy month, but Rovers pulled it through, ending it big time, getting a lot of points this month. And Rovers just seem to be coming into their own. And hopefully it keeps up. Pete with Philly Rovers. Happy Halloween to everyone out there. Enjoy your festivities this coming Monday, but we go again on Tuesday. Be ready, Rovers, because JDT, Kaminsky, Szmodics, the Irishman, the Longford man, he'll be ready. Diaz will be ready. Dak will now be ready. He's been ready, but he will be ready to play again. He'll be getting, hopefully, maybe he might see some half game action. Maybe he'll come in at halftime. Maybe he'll start and come out a little sooner. Who knows what JDT has in store? We'll see. Pete with Philly Rovers, guys. I'm out. Talk to you guys soon.
Wow, what a long day. Got about 3-4 hours sleep last night. Was out in Liverpool for Halloween. And then, you know, up at 10 a.m. after getting in at about 5:30 or whatnot, absolutely shattered. And yeah, just got home now, and it's like 8-9 o'clock, something daft. So yeah, been a really long day, and I can't believe I'm actually doing this, but here we go. I will try my best to review what I kind of saw today at the KCOM Stadium. Was made up with that performance. In the first half, absolutely dominated proceedings, to be honest. I felt not bad for the Hull fans, but you can understand why they're down there from what we saw over the entirety of the game, to be honest, but especially in that first half. You know, we cut them open 3 times with Szmodics, and thankfully he takes one of the chances. A really well-took goal, and is becoming a player who, you know, I'm starting to appreciate now. Whereas, you know, initially when he was being played in that false 9, it was woeful to watch, but he was being asked to play in a position which just didn't suit him at all. And I'm glad he's actually been put in the midfield now, where, to me anyway, I see a bit of Rockwell in him, a bit of, you know, someone who can drive with the ball, someone who's got the tenacity, you know, works really hard off the ball, trying to win it back for us. You know, when he come on against Middlesbrough, 6 tackles in 10 minutes or something daft. You know, the work rate is there to be seen. And can finish as well. You know, I think that's his 3rd goal this season, and took it really well. And a brilliant assist from Adam Wharton, who, you know, is proving to be some player as well at the age of 18. But to a man, probably, other than maybe Gallagher, I'm going to be a bit harsh there, because, you know, there were a few times where he frustrated me today, I won't lie, but he did do some good stuff too. But to a man, other than Gallagher, brilliant today. Even the subs as well, other than Hayden Carter, who I thought this might have been one of the worst performances I've seen from him actually in a Rovers shirt, which is surprising. But yeah, just struggled today when he come on. Couldn't really get in the game, and they were targeting that left-hand side of ours quite a lot, and obviously Carter was on that side and had Vale for company. But yeah, I mean, Gallagher, he really should have took that chance, shouldn't he? You know, 1-on-1, full of confidence at the minute, playing some of the best football we've seen from him, and he just goes with the safe shot. And I was really disappointed that, you know, he made it so easy for the keeper. He should be putting that across him. He should be shooting that to the keeper's right, shooting that left across goal, and putting that in the back of the net ultimately. You know, I'm happy that he's playing down the middle now. I looked at the team sheet today, saw the 4-3-3 back, was a little concerned with Travis at right back, and I said to my mate, I said, don't tell me he's going to put Gallagher back out on the wing again and put Dolan at the false 9. But thankfully he didn't. Gallagher stayed up front, which has made a huge difference to him. But yeah, he really should have took that. And there was a couple of times where, you know, giving the ball away and whatnot, as Gallagher does, not winning his headers ever. But yeah, I mean, it's not really the video to be negative, I guess, after a brilliant away result, and one I'm so happy we got after last season, the absolute shit show we had there, especially after, you know, the postponement and all that, when, you know, majority of Rovers fans were already in Hull, made that long journey for absolutely no reason. I was halfway there myself on Boxing Day. So yeah, I'm glad we got that win today, and fully justified win. You know, Hull didn't even have a shot on target. There was one real chance which they should have buried, and couldn't believe it. The net didn't bulge, but Diaz somehow misses a header on a corner, defending the front post, and the ball goes straight across the face of goal. And I think the players just didn't react because they just assumed Diaz was going to head it. I don't know how he didn't head the ball, but yeah, goes across the face of goal, and you just, from a Hull fan's perspective, you're just begging for someone to, you know, tap it in with the cock or anything. But somehow it didn't go in. But great today. Great from the fans. There must have been, you know, 1,500, 2,000 of us or so. Vocal the entire game. Kept the Hull fans pretty quiet, to be fair. Good bit of like banter sort of between the fans. I did actually, I think, manage to catch it on video, but not that it was something good to catch on video, but at the end of the game, a full bottle did actually get whizzed from the Hull fans into the Blackburn fans, and it hit someone on the leg, literally right in front of me, to the right of me, in front of me. So shocking, really. Like, that shouldn't be happening. You know, if that hits someone in the wrong place, it can kill someone. So, you know, I don't see why they don't like us so much, or whether Hull are just always like this, a bit fuggish. But yeah, not kind of classy like Sheffield United were. I'll just say that anyway. But yeah, brilliant today, and a special mention to Jack Vale, who absolutely worked his socks off from the minute he come on to the minute he left the pitch, and was a 10 out of 10 if you ask me. You know, the first thing he does, he grabs the ball at the halfway line with two men on him, manages to get it to our corner, to the opposition's corner flag, and very nearly, you know, ended up with the ball being in the box. You know, wasn't quite the masterpiece that it could have been, but it was brilliant to watch, and I'm not sure how he managed it, but fair play to him, and just putting in some really good crunching tackles. It seems that new contract has done him a world of good, whereas for other players within the squad, John Buckley, for example, you know, he's got this new contract and it seems to have done the opposite effect, unfortunately. Wasn't even on the bench today, Buckley. Can't get a sniff at the minute. So, but, I mean, you know, can't complain. Everything's working perfectly in the minute. You know, I said from before these 3 games, Hull, Coventry and Huddersfield, I'd take 6 out of 9. We've got that away win. So Coventry's a free hit to me. You know, if we come away with nothing, I won't be too disheartened. And I don't think the fans should be either. Coventry isn't an easy place to go. If it even, well, it's not going to be played at Coventry. It's going to be played somewhere else. But we're yet to find out. That really is a shambles, as Dak would say. What's going on with that club. So it may get postponed. We'll have to see. But if we're really going to make, you know, some real intent, you would be wanting 3 wins from these 3, really. 3 sides that are struggling this season. You know, obviously Coventry have a few games in hand, in fairness. They probably will finish mid-table this season, but with all the stuff going on off the pitch, rather. So tired, apologies. Yeah, I mean, it can't obviously be good for the players, and obviously they probably haven't had a week in a long time, I would have thought, where they've only played 1 game in a week, with obviously having to catch up all these games which they missed at the start of the season. So, you know, the ball is in our court, really, to go there and put in a performance. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So, I mean, Tyler Morton as well, another mention to him, a brilliant performance today. Could have quite easily been the man of the match, to be honest, and what a signing he's proved to be. Obviously, it's a good job we did get him with how poor Buckley has been this season. To be fair, Buckley had his chance at the start of the season, but was underperforming after those first 2 games, and Tyler Morton has grasped his opportunity and run with it. And again, Liverpool providing the goods with another brilliant academy player who I have no doubt will be playing in the Prem next season, because does not look out of place at all in the Championship in his first professional season. So brilliant from Tyler Morton, and just brilliant from the team. So yeah, we go into Tuesday full of confidence. What's that? 4 wins on the bounce now. I'd take a draw right now. I know we don't do draws, but I would take a draw from Coventry away. As I said, they're in a bit of a false position. They will be mid-table, lower mid-table, but it's not an easy place to go if it is on a Tuesday night. Obviously, we'll have to see whether it gets postponed or not. But if it does go ahead, I am considering to go, so there may be a vlog for that video if it does go ahead, and depending on where the stadium is and whatnot, we'll essentially decide whether I go or not, because it's only 15 quid, so good prices, and good prices today from Hull as well, making up for the Boxing Day fiasco. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me what you thought of the vlog and whatnot. Managed to get a lot of content today, and was a good away day, and worth the sort of 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour trip, whatever it was, all round trip. So yeah, cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.